Hey guys, Kazoo71 here, back on Ark Survival Evolve. Evolve, not Ascension. This is on my Extinction playthrough for beginners. Once again, this is not on Ark Survival Ascended. When this video posts, Ark Survival Ascended, if they follow their schedule, should already have been released Extinction. So you guys, some of you may be playing on the new one. Hear that? Let's be quiet for a second. That is the orbital supply drop coming down, guys. So as I said, you can hear almost everything on this game if you're in Sanctuary, or you can hear everything. You can hear the element nodes come up. You can hear the supply drops come down. You can also hear the meteor showers when they come down. So, as you guys know, last episode we did the element vein, and my Wyvern is still beat up. This is right after that, so I just came back and landed, unloaded my Wyvern, and so what we're going to do here is I need to grab one of my snow owls. This is one of the other uses of snow owls. I told you guys they make the snow owl pellets that are good for the gotchas. They are also phenomenal for healing things, and you can also fly. So just kind of jumping forward here and just landing in front of my Wyvern. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the the right mouse, and I'm going to hold that button down, and that's going to do this thing. They also have a dive bomb attack. I have a video on the snow owls. When you dive bomb, you can hit this thing, and as you hit the ground, it'll do this little freeze thing where it'll freeze everything around. So, but it is very good. The freeze effect will freeze bad and good things, and it also will heal them. So I like to use these if you're on a map when you're taming Carcinos, and if you the big crab. So if you mess up, you can't do it on Aberration because you don't have flyers on Aberration. But I think Fjordor, you can do it on Fjordor. I do it. So use the snow owl to heal the crab. So as you're hitting it and trying to knock it out, that way if you mess up a couple times, you can heal it and you can get the taming effectiveness back up. So just jumping forward here, just go fast so I can show you guys how many times it takes. It takes quite a few times to heal this thing. Not the easiest thing in the world, but it does work. So and if you're taming something else too, if you knocked it out quite a bit or hit it quite a bit, you can always use the snow owl. So not just the Carcinos, but other things too. So like if it gets damaged or something like that, I personally would heal it with a snow owl. If you got a snow owl, before you knock it out, that way your taming effectiveness doesn't go down, because those hits on things definitely affect that. So we're gonna go take a little look here. We're gonna fly around. I'll tell you guys, I'm not gonna find this orbital supply drop, so I'm not gonna show you guys all me flying around. Unfortunately, I didn't find it, and just kind of jumping forward here, I want to show you guys a couple things here. So this is on the south side of the map. This is on the north side still. Saw this little bleed thing, so I wanted to check it out. There's a gotcha there. It's a 120 Gasbag, not a gotcha, Gasbag. 120 Gasbag. I was thinking, oh, I'll come chain, but there's a Thylacoleo killing it. So doing that little bleed thing, that's what that little stuff was coming off of it. So we'll just zap these guys and kill them both. No reason to worry about them. I'm gonna eat them up. I'm gonna grab their bags, and I'm gonna go look at a little bit more. I'd already been looking for quite a while, so that orbital supply drop, I don't know where it is. Different colors, if I hadn't mentioned this before, guys. There's the gas bag sack. Different colors on those supply drops. The blue one being the easiest one, and I want to say the pinkish red one, that is the most difficult one. So just keep that in mind if you're going after these drops. I haven't figured out the best way to do it. I use a Wyvern on some of them. I've done a yellow one with my tribe mate, and I've done the blue ones by myself multiple times. But as far as a red one yet, I haven't attempted that yet. We're trying to get some stuff to use on them. So this is the sulfur fields. This is on the south side of the map. So I want to show you guys how hot it is. So I'm looking at the settings, trying to find the Fahrenheit, because I don't want Celsius set. And I had to redo my map, and it got set to Celsius. Celsius is the default. I don't like Celsius. I'm in the US. I like Fahrenheit. So it's in this tab right here. There it is, right there where the arrow is. You just check that box, and all of a sudden it'll change your thing to Fahrenheit, so you know how hot it is. I'm just used to Fahrenheit. Celsius is much easier to, because it's what, zero's freezing. So anything below zero is, you know what I'm saying. But I'm used to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is, that's just me. 32 degrees is freezing, and hot is anything like above 100 is extremely hot. So anyway, just flying along here, guys. I just want to show you guys some of this area here, the sulfur fields. You can get some sulfur out of there. There's a lot of corrupted dinos here. It's extremely hotter in this area, so just keep that in mind. There's I don't know why this side of the map's hotter. I guess the sulfur fields and the oil fields. There's also those red markers on the side of the map. Now remember I told you guys it's instant death. It's not instant, but it's pretty darn quick. If you go past that stuff, you will die in a few seconds. So just be cautious around those red markers. You can see them in the distance here in just a minute. But down here is where the oil fields are. And you're going to see a lot of spinos in this area and a lot of oil dropping. So I think you can get oil down here. I'm not exactly sure. I don't see any oil veins or oil like rocks or anything like that, but I'm sure there are some in here. I just never mess around down here. You can get too much oil and everything else from killing enforcers and the defense units and stuff, so I don't mess around with trying to get oil. And I don't have bullets yet. I'm sure I'm going to need sulfur for some bullets. We'll see later. I'm not sure exactly because I know you use gunpowder and they don't take sulfur, but we'll see. When I make the mech and I get all the stuff for the mech, I may need sulfur. If we do, we'll come back down here. But I ain't going to mess around with stuff like this. I wouldn't even try to do any fighting or anything down here. I just don't like this area. So there is a green and purple gas bag. Well, it's got purple on it, as you guys can see. Oh, and by the way, I'm using a couple of mods on my map. If you guys don't know, if you never watch me, this is the awesome spyglass I'm using, and it tells you what you need to tame things, taming effectiveness, all that kind of stuff is on that left side. You can put it where you want it and adjust it, but it also shows you the colors and stuff, as you guys can see. This guy's mostly cyan, but we're going to grab him and tame him. He's cyan and purple, which are the colors I use all the time. So we're going to go ahead and tame him. I'm going to show you guys his little flight pattern, which is horrible. So just jumping forward a little bit, guys. I'm almost back to my base where my little trap is. I'm going to show you guys how difficult it is to get him in the trap. So if you're not using a Wyvern or something that can carry this guy, I think a Quetzal might be able to carry him too. There are Quetzals on this map. So if you don't have a Wyvern from Scorched Earth, then you're going to have a little issue. You're going to need to get a Quetzal or something if you want to try to carry one of these guys. Otherwise, you're trying to tame them where they are. You're going to chase them around and trank them and hope nothing kills them, which is really difficult out there where they're at. Because they don't spawn inside the sanctuary. They spawn way out there. So anyway, I'm going to grab this guy. We're going to try to drop him in the trap. It's going to take a couple times. When I get him in the trap, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. Because these guys can fly, sort of. They suck in air and then they jump in the air. And when I'm flying them, I'm the worst I've ever seen at flying one of these things. I cannot get these guys to go up high and land without taking damage. So there's got to be a way to do it. I'm trying to grab them in the air. Missed. There's got to be a way to do it. I know people do it. I just can't do it. One of my daughters can fly these pretty good. I damage these suckers all the time. So you have a little meter on the bottom right when you suck in the air. And as long as it's still got air in that meter, when you land, you won't take damage. But if that thing goes out of air, you're going to take damage when you hit the ground. So there we go. Got him in there 3 times. Unless he like jumps out and stuff like that, he's safe for now. So I'm going to go get some stuff from my base. And we're going to come back here. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to trap him. And when I get back, you're going to see he's out of the trap. I don't know how he got out. See, we're back now. So we're going to grab him and put him back in there. So I grabbed a couple of walls and some ceiling tiles I already had made. I don't feel like making any. I got the triangle ones because that's what I had. It don't matter. Either ones work. You just need some couple of walls to get above them. Only need 2 walls, really. And then you need just as many ceiling tiles as you want. So we'll see. I'll show you guys. Just see what I do. And that's twice. It took me 3 times the first time, and this time let's see how many it takes me. It's at 2 so far. Let's see if I can get him in a 3rd one. I'm really bad at this. People are probably like, man, you suck at this. Oh well, yeah. Show us your excellent skills. Show me how awesome you are, dude. Ah, you can do everything the first try. Man, I wish everything in life was one try and you get it done right the first time, but that ain't how it works. So when you play other games too, you have these little. I have these little glitches where I want to hit the buttons from the other games. I've been playing some other games recently, so usually, man, I just stuck on Ark all the time, man. So it's always Ark. I've been playing Ark since 2016. So usually almost all I play all the time. Somebody made a comment in one of my videos, which I appreciate, guys. You know, comments are always appreciated. I love your guys' comments, whether they're constructive or even the rude ones I use too, because I think it's funny sometimes. But somebody said, you know, you need to put some more comedy in your videos. Well, I agree with that. I like that. I'm just, you know, my sense of humor is not the same as others. I do have a sense of humor, and But what happens when I do these videos is I'm trying to do them. I do two kind of videos, and I agree. I'm 100%. I'd love to put some more comedy in there if I can figure out how I will. But the problem is I play these by myself, and I'm doing like voiceovers showing you guys what I need to do, how you need to do things. So even my playthrough videos and my other videos, I do two types. I do like playthroughs and how-tos. My how-tos are just showing you guys how to do them. So I try to just, you know, keep on, hey, here's what you need to do, here's how you need to do it, and I try to keep it straightforward, as quick as possible, straight and to the point, and that's what most people like. And then when I do these, I try to do them, I try to put a little funny parts in there, but I know, I'm not like playing with other people. It's easier to, when you have like 3 or 4 people in the video, and you're doing that, it's easier to interact with people and have fun and joke around and stuff like that. It's just me, it's hard to do, man. What am I going to do, talk to myself? Like, all right, guys, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to tame this guy, and we're going to do this and that and that. Check it out. Yeah, I know. I got to be careful with voices I do. I used to do a couple of voices when I was younger, and nowadays everybody gets offended if you do a voice that's not your race or your nationality or whatever, you know. Everybody's offended about everything nowadays, man. This gas bag's offensive. This gun's offensive. How dare that thing blow at me? I mean, it's just funny, man. Everybody's hurt by everything nowadays. So much hatred in the world. So much negativity, hatred, and just, I don't know, offensive. I'm offended by everything. So anyway, got the gas bag down, guys. I'm using, my settings are up a little bit on this map, so just so you know, on my server. And watch this. Oops. Oh well, I'll remake them. Anyway, my settings are up a little bit on the server, so things tame a little quicker. Things get knocked out a little quicker. Not much. I do not have them set much, just a little bit. Because I've been playing this game a long time, and I ain't going to do the whole thing. So just jumping forward here, guys, with this thing's almost the same. I went and killed some enforcers and stuff with my Wyvern and collected a couple of beaver dams, just getting some stuff because they're right here by me. But just want to jump forward to when this guy's almost tame, guys. So let's check it out. Took me 3 superior kibbles. I used extraordinary kibble because that's what I had on me. And there we go. We got a little flying grub. Extinction flying grub. We're going to put them on passive just because. Tell them to stop following me. And I got a gas bag saddle I had made at the base, so I'm going to put that on in a minute. We're not going to put it on yet. I want to show you guys without the saddle. Because you do not need a saddle to ride this thing. The saddle is for passengers. So let's check it out. So you suck in the air. And I think that's with the left mouse, and then you just jump with a shift. Now if you stay like level, you can just kind of go across the ground with this guy. I'm using my hands like you guys could see me. Okay, watch my hand motions. This is how you do it. Anyway, you just stay level. You do, but if you just suck in the air and you just hit the space bar and hold the space bar, you'll just shoot up in the air. And I'll show you guys that in just a second. But so suck in the air, and then I'm just gonna hit the space bar and kind of just jump forward and try to stay low. And you can turn them, so I'm turning them with the mouse here, just trying to guide the guy. So you guys getting on ASE Ark Survival Ascended Extinction just now, that's just starting. You get these gas bags, and a little difficult to fly, but I mean, if you practice with them, you can get good at them. I just don't, I don't see a point to them. What am I going to do with these gas bags? You know, you can blow things away, you can push things back, and you can do this little fly thing. So like I said, as long as you stay low, you see that little meter at the bottom center to the left there? That's the gas meter. And as you can see, I ran out of gas, so when I hit the ground, I took some damage. So as long as that gas meter's got gas still in it, you will not take any damage when you hit the ground. So just make sure you don't suck it all out. So if you're doing an extreme jump like I'm going to do, just make sure you stop and leave some of that gas in your inventory. I think that's how you do it when you do the high jump. So what we're going to do one right here. I'm going to suck in as much gas as I can. See, bottom left kind of center. And then we're going to jump forward. This is not the high one. We'll kind of stay a little... Oh, nope, this is the high one. So as long as I keep the space bar down, I keep going. I think if I let go, I could have gone down. But watch how much damage I take, guys. It's the level 55 that I tamed, remember? Watch this. Boom! He is bloody and almost dead. Tame something and almost kill it right away. I'm such an idiot. So as long as you stay low, just point forward, and I'm just doing a little quick jump, and you just tapping the space bar and making myself go up just a little bit and stay down low. I'm okay. If I go too high, I don't know how to do it. So if you guys got comments how to fly these things, great. Let me know. Throw a comment in there. Let me know how dumb I am or how you guys fly them. I appreciate it because I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, and one of those things for me, I mean, you guys, if you're watching my videos, some of these videos you guys watch, I do them to help other people. But me, myself, I almost refuse to watch videos by other people to figure out how to do things. I want to figure it all out on my own, even if it's stupid and it costs me a dino or a die or, I don't know. That's just me. I do watch some sometimes because if I can't figure it out, if I've tried multiple times. But like I said, with the gas bag, I really don't care because I don't like this thing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We tamed a gas bag. Woohoo! So exciting. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.